What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing a top 10 things I use on a daily basis, or my most used things that I have. I'm going to be talking about them, how much they were, and yeah, pretty much. Without a doubt, let's get right into the video. To start off, the one I cannot live without is my computer. I bought this thing for around 220 bucks, I think, from Walmart. I bought it for 220 bucks because the one that I had, it was a very old one, like a 13-year-old computer, and it didn't do anything well. So I bought me another one, and I basically use it to do videos like reaction videos or stuff like that. And yeah, I think the reason why I needed to get a new one was because my old one, like I said, was 13 years old. It was so laggy. It would take about 34 minutes for it to actually load on to like the regular page to where whenever you turn it on. And I think if I were to say drag a file, I would click it, move my mouse, and then I would wait for 5 minutes and it would move the mouse cursor finally. And so I got tired of that, so I bought a new computer, which works perfectly fine. And yeah, pretty much. Another thing I cannot live without is my camera, which is the thing I'll be making some videos on, which is what I use my computer for, is to edit videos on here and stuff like that. And yeah, I think this was around 25 to 30 bucks, and yeah, it's pretty cheap for a camera. It's not that bad, and it works perfectly fine. The SD card I use in here is 64 gig, which is enough to make my videos on, because they're not that long. So yeah, that's mostly why I have my computers, to edit videos and stuff from this. And yeah, another thing I can't live without are my headphones. I made a video on these, which I would say became really popular, which are the ProBuds version 2. I use these a lot. They basically look the exact same as AirPod Pros, and they come in two colors, white and black. And I had the original ProBuds, and they were white, and I love the color black, so I got black, and that's why I have these. Also, mine started to not work because I had those ones for about a year, and they would stop working, so I had to get me new ones, and they were amazing. So yeah. Also, what I use these on are to make. I mostly use these for whenever I'm listening to podcasts when I'm walking home from practice, or whenever I'm editing a video or something, and stuff like that. So yeah. Actually, wait. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, I was just make sure that I actually had the correct amount of stuff. Made sure I didn't lose none. So yeah, the next thing I cannot live without are my sketchbooks. I have recently finished this one with lots of drawings, as you could see. Just lots of drawings of random stuff, like a DS, 2DS, Game Boy Pikachu, Fortnite stuff, random chibi characters, stuff like that. I'm gonna be doing a sketchbook tour on that soon. And so yeah. I love having a sketchbook because I can actually draw on it. I mean, that's what they're for. I can draw whatever comes to my mind, and yeah, pretty much. The next thing I cannot live without is Game Boy Advance SP. I bring this thing around with me to most places. I stopped bringing it around with me a little bit because I have a new system that I bring around with me. But I bought the system because in the basket behind here, I actually have this thing, my Game Boy Advance, which was my favorite handheld until I started trying to play it in the dark, and then I got a warm light, and then it was kind of better, but I don't know. And then about a month ago, I went out to my game exchange to get a DSi, and I found this Game Boy Advance SP. It is perfect for playing in the dark, and you can play amazing titles on here, such as stuff like Donkey Kong Country, Legend of Zelda, Pokemon. I'm trying to think. There's also stuff like Pac-Man, Tetris, Dr. Mario, lots of other stuff you could play on here. Even Mario Land and all that stuff. If you're the type of person who loves old systems and loves old games like Game Boy stuff, get this. Do not get any other Game Boy type. Get this. Play it. You can play it in the dark, and whenever you're done, you just fold it up. And if you don't want to turn it off, then all you gotta do is just close it and put it in your pocket. And when you want to play again, just open it, and you're back to where you were. So yeah, I got this for around $75, I think it was. I bought this for, which is a good price. Which the 001 models, which is what I have, it goes for around 70 to 120 bucks. But then the 101 models, for some reason, go from around $200 to $500. I don't know why, but I prefer the 001 screen, which is a front light, as y'all could see, instead of a backlight, which you're saving lots of money instead of getting the 101 model. And it's not that much of a difference, honestly. It's just kind of a brighter screen. It's nothing much. And so yeah, the last game I was playing in here was Pokemon, as y'all can see, because I'm a Pokemon nerd. Yeah. The next two things on this list are gaming related, so yeah. The next thing I can't live without, which is this puppy, my Nintendo Switch Lite. I have made so many videos on this for the past year and a half. I've had this thing for, and I love it. I've been what I've been doing is mostly just playing games like horror games, such as let me try to find them. There's stuff like Little Nightmares, Slender the Arrival, Darkwood, Dauntless, Friday the 13th, and Outlast. Which, I'm going to go ahead and talk about those real quick. Outlast is basically a game where you go try to find out what's going on in a insane asylum, and stupidly you do it at night. Which, why would you even go into an insane asylum by yourself? Plus, your choice of weapon in this game is a camcorder. This game's all about hiding, running away from enemies, and trying not to get killed. You have no way to defend yourself, and that is how you play the game. So yeah. Also, you have to go around finding batteries to make sure that your camcorder don't die, so you keep on seeing in the dark, and that's how you play the game. Another game, Slender the Arrival. Some people say the game is trash, which I don't really. I can get that sort of in the kind of, I guess you could say, like the pixel and screen related. But yeah, I still like the game because you have to basically, you start off getting out of your car on this hill, you go down a hill, down this path, and you find a house. In that house, you have to go around looking for clues, and then after that, you are told to go into the forest searching for a girl named Emma. She has been kidnapped by the one and only Slender Man that you have to go track down and try to save Emma from. It's an amazing game. I'm looking forward to playing it again. Another game is Darkwood. Are you a fan of horror games? Probably not, and probably are. Do you hate jump scares and cheap jump scares? Maybe or maybe not. If you hate jump scares but still want a horror experience, Darkwood is for you. It is basically a kind of overhead experience type of game where you see overhead, but they kind of make it seem like you're in a first-person experience because you can only see what your flashlight is pointing to in front of you. You cannot see behind you, to the side of you, nothing, unless you shine your flashlight in that direction. You have to basically try to stay safe in a shelter, wait until day, and do a bunch of stuff to try to survive. Another game is Friday the 13th. Unless you've been living under a rock, everybody knows what Friday the 13th is. Basically, it is a online game they play with people online where you can either have a chance to be the actual killer Jason Voorhees or be a camp counselor that tries to escape by car or by boat. You have to get all the parts of one of those vehicles, put them together, fix the vehicle, and then go away. But if you're Jason, you have to kill every single counselor before it is too late and they escape. That's basically the game. Little Nightmares. Basically, there are two stories. There are Six, the main character, and the other main character, which is the runaway kid. You can play as any one of these. Six is basically a girl in a drenched raincoat and a yellow raincoat. Basically, you're stuck inside of this place called the mall, which is run by these creatures that are trying to kill you and keep you hostage. And you have to try to run away, find your way through stuff, and escape. Same thing with the Runaway Kid story, but it's even more challenging. That's basically it. And so that's the main reason why I use this for, and yeah. To be honest, I'm probably going to get a regular Switch and give this away to one of my family or sell it. And so, yeah. But that's one of the things I use. The next thing that I use daily is... Actually, you know what? We're going to save that one for maybe last. The next thing I use, which is what I'm recording with, is my phone. I'm recording it with my phone because I wanted this video to be in good quality instead of with my camera. Because I'm trying to get the quality better on it. But, yeah. I use my phone a lot to play either phone, mobile games, or to be connected with my mom with texts and stuff to check on her. So, it's basically something I just use every day for whatever reason. And so, yeah. Another thing that I use daily is my water bottle. I use this thing to drink Kool-Aid, water, anything. I have this in my room drinking something when I'm editing. Or anywhere. So, yeah. Oh, wait. I forgot to do prices. So, actually, I'll do that at the end. I'll do the prices at the end. But I use that water bottle a lot, and I got it at Dollar General for a not that big of a price. So, yeah. Also, another thing that I have, that this is probably one of my most used ones, which is a 2DS XL. I love this thing to my grave. I literally love this thing. I've always wanted this ever since it came out because I remember having my regular 2DS that wouldn't fold, and then all my friends coming to school with ones that would fold, and it'd make me jealous, and I'd always wanted one. And now I finally have one, and so, yeah. But sadly, I did sell all my games because I sold my original 2DS about a year ago. So, yeah. But the games that I have with it now are Pokemon Moon, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Animal Crossing Wild World, Nintendogs, New Super Mario Bros., Assassin's Creed 2, Chibi Robo, and P-Cross DS. Those are the physical ones that I have. And if I open this, or turn it on, I mean, the games that I have on here are Super Mario Maker 3DS, Team Kirby Clash Deluxe, Colors 3D, which is basically a drawing game where you can paint and stuff. Escape from Forest, which I thought was a horror game, but really you're just trying to not run into a bunch of trees and get a high score. Boring. And also Mario Kart 7, which I love that game. I actually grew up with that on my original 2DS. So yeah. The one thing I'm having to do is carrying a case, so I'm probably going to get one of those things where it's like this container that's like about this long, this thin, and it holds 3 games on each side of it, and it's a 6-in-1 game holder, which I'm probably going to put all my games in and keep one inside the system, which would only leave 2 games in this case probably, but yeah, pretty much. I will argue to my grave that this is one of the best systems as well. If I had to pick 2 systems to ever have for the rest of my life, okay, actually that's kind of hard because I would probably choose these 2, but honestly I don't know, because I love the system, but like you can play all the games on here. Like you can play all the Pokemon games and stuff, which is one of the main reasons I have that. Which you could basically buy for $10 all the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, no, not Game Boy Advance, I don't think. And also DS. So you could buy Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Crystal, Gold, Silver, Hard Gold, Silver, Diamond, and also the 3DS Pokemon games, which are the what are they? Pokemon Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and also Pokemon X, Y, Sun and Moon, and also Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So if you are a fan of Pokemon, get this system, because if you want to play Pokemon games, this is the system for you. You literally have red, blue, yellow, crystal, gold, silver, silver, heart gold, diamond, black 2, white 2, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, X, Y, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun and Moon. So 21 Pokemon games there are on this thing. Probably even more. Heck, I probably didn't name all of them, but you got a lot of Pokemon games on here. So yeah. Also, a thing that you need for most of these systems is a USB cable to charge them with, which I only have a USB cable for my Switch, but I'm probably going to get one for my 2DS as well and stuff, so I could charge it on the go. But yeah, pretty much. So yeah, if you're a fan of like old games, get this. If you're a fan of Pokemon games, get this. If you're a fan of horror games, get this. There are some other great horror games on here, like Resident Evil and stuff, which I kind of recommend. And so, yeah, without a doubt, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. And comment down your 10 things you can't live without, and have a nice day.